Next, we're going to hear from Representative Richard Creagan. You'll remember Richard Creagan as the appointee by Governor Abercrombie to fill the position that was vacated by Representative Denny Kaufman, who had to leave because of family reasons. We're sorry to lose Representative Kaufman, but we were very glad to welcome Richard Creagan. Representative Richard Creagan.
Thanks, everybody. I'm sort of new to this, so bear with me. Aloha to you all, and thank you for taking the time to do this important work. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Richard Creagan, State Representative for the District 5, South Kona to Kau. We didn't coordinate our speeches, so I may repeat some of what Malama and Nicole and others said. The legislative session, was ended with a turbulent struggle over Turtle Bay. That process was rushed and not pretty. But an important part of Oahu is now preserved in perpetuity for the residents of the North Shore and Windward Oahu. And for all state residents. Thank you, Governor, for that, if you're still here. I hope this shows a willingness of the legislature to allocate funds for important land purchases and welcome suggestions for potential purposes on Hawaii Island. I am still digesting what passed and didn't this session. It was very turbulent, especially at the end. In fact, it got quite crazy. But we did achieve funding for 3 important goals, which I think have been mentioned, through the persistent teamwork of all our Big Island legislators. We work as a team. We meet as a caucus every Thursday morning and try to work through our teamwork for the entire Big Island. We achieved funding for the Kona Courthouse, the Hilo Pharmacy Building, and the Primary Care Residency, and a host of smaller projects supporting education, health, agriculture, and infrastructure. Some bills important to me, I will mention, are 1, a telehealth bill. We're separated here from the major medical centers on Oahu, and it's difficult to consult with people, especially specialists who are often not present here. So through this telehealth bill, we will be able to consult with specialists, including mental health specialists. This bill ensured mental health parity, so people will be able to consult with psychiatrists or psychologists that are relatively sparse here, but more, many more present on in Oahu. So that will help increase our access to quality health care. Now, when I entered the legislature, I really wasn't familiar with medical marijuana. I've become much more familiar with it, and I think it's an extremely important issue for our state. It's a very valuable tool for medicine, but it has to be done right. And we've rolled it out rather slowly, but I think in a responsible manner. So in the interim, we will be having a task force to talk about dispensaries. And I expect Josh Green and myself will be on that task force to accomplish a slow and effective rollout of the dispensaries. This session, we worked on issues regarding medical marijuana, but deferred them basically in the transition from public safety to the health department takes place in January 2015. I think that's when medical marijuana will really come to fruition. As mentioned, we finally passed the minimum wage thanks to Clayton Meade and Mark Nakashima. Mark was here. Thank you very much, Mark. As you know, that minimum wage will rise to $10.40. Now, in the coming months, I will be returning to Oahu to work on several task forces, and I mentioned one, the task force on medical marijuana, and there will be another one on having people in emergency rooms that you can consult with if you think you're being discharged inappropriately. Senator Ralphie had a spouse die because she was discharged inappropriately, and he's been fighting for this ever since. So aloha to you all, and thank you for taking the time to do this today, and mahalo, and end it right now. Thank you.